So today we are going to do day 13 of 25 days Christmas streak. So today's thing is call for Christmas. So let's read the objective one. So today we don't have any objective as of today, but as of the description I assume that we are going to learn something about CVE. So let's get started, and I have deployed it just now. So we have 58 minutes to solve this. Okay, let's read it. Hi Santa, hope in your sleigh and deploy this machine. Yes, we have deployed. So if I scroll to top, this is I am already connected via OpenVPN. You can connect via browser or OpenVPN. Yes. So next we have port scanning. We will begin by scanning the machine. If you are working from the tryHackMe, okay, you can use Nmap and you can do so. So we just need to run the Nmap scan on this IP address. So let's go to our terminal and open a new terminal. I hope the font will be visible now. Yeah, I hope now it is visible. So let's Nmap and port addresses 1010 129 and 58. So let's wait for this and let's read for the next step. So yes, we started the Nmap, and then what old deprecated protocol and service is running. Okay, let's wait for the Nmap scan, and meanwhile let's open one more and open ls. So let's open a sublime notes.txt, and there we go, and this is our day 13. So I am not maintaining a notes properly, so at least you should try to maintain it properly. Day 13. So let's get back to our result, and yeah, we see on port 22 TCP is running, so, SSH, and 23 telnet is running. Now this is something okay, and 111 RPC bind. And now let's read the task once again. So what old depreciated protocol service is running? So here out of these I can see that telnet, which is running on 23. So if you have seen the previous videos where we were talking about different kind of TCP protocols and stuff, we were comparing with the old and existing ones. Okay, so there we come across telnet. So if you have not watched it, in a single liner what we can say is basically telnet is a protocol which is based on text, completely text based, so it's not secure. And from there onwards we started moving towards encryption, then secure shell, and that's how SSH came. Okay, so this is one such old communication or transfer protocol. Okay, so this is going to be the telnet. Now initial access, so connect to the net service to see if you can make use of it. You can connect by simply using this command. So let's go for this. So instead of Nmap I have to write telnet, and it is running on port 23. That's it. So let me zoom out a bit. Yeah, okay, so it seems we are getting some username and password. So let's copy this, Control Shift C, and username is Santa. So let's make a note of it. Username Santa and password is Claus Christmas. Fine. So let's write that username is Santa and password is Claus Christmas. Oh man, connection closed by foreign host. What happened? Let me connect again. Telnet, and it was running on port 23. Oh, okay, I am writing it again. So let's connect again. Yes, now this is Santa and password is Claus Christmas, and there we go. So now we are inside the telnet. We are connected to the host, the target, we can say. Yes, we are connected to the target with the telnet. So what credentials we are left? Okay, so this is the password. Let's paste that and submit. Now enumeration, looks like you can slide right down the chimney and log in and take a look around, enumerate a bit. You can view files and folders in the current directory with the ls. Often to enumerate you would like to look at the pertinent system information like version, release. You can view some information with the release username. Okay, etc issue. There is a great list of commands on this. So I'll post this link in the description, maybe you can try that out. So the what distribution of Linux and version number is the server running. So let's execute this command cat etc release. So cat slash etc slash star release. So it's basically running Ubuntu 12.04. So I think this was not something difficult. So 12.04 and submit it. So there we go. Now coming to the next task, this is a very old version of Linux. This may be vulnerable to do some kernel exploits, and that we could escalate our privilege. Take a look at the cookies and milk that a server owner left for you. You can do with the cat command as mentioned earlier, cat cookies and milk.txt. Who got here first? So let's get to our terminal, and yeah, let's open this. So clear everything and do the ls. So we can see a text file. So let's do the cat on this. Oh, tab is not okay, tab is not working. So ls cat cookies and milk.txt, and there we go. Let's zoom out a bit, and we read some message. I don't know what is there on top. Haha, too bad. I the Grinch got here before you did. Okay, I think there's nothing more to read. It's Grinch. I helped myself to some of the goodies here, but you can still enjoy some half-eaten cookies and the leftover milk. Why don't you try and refill it yourself? Yours truly, the Grinch. So I think this is the person we are talking about. So let's give Grinch. Okay, now the perpetrator took half of the cookies and milk. Weirdly enough, that file looks like a C code. That C source code is portion of kernel exploit called Dirty Cow. Dirty Cow C 20165195 is a privilege escalation vulnerability. So we have already done loads of demos, labs on privilege escalation, but every demo will have its own, I can say, unique way of escalating. Okay, now taking advantage of a race condition that was found in the way of Linux kernel memory subsystem handle the copy on write, that's a cow, breakage of private read-only memory mappings. So an unprivileged local user could use this flaw to gain write access to otherwise read-only. So if you are able to get such access on any kind of read-only thing, that's simply the escalation. That's called the administrator. You can also learn more about the dirty cow exploit online here. Okay, the cookies and milk.txt looks like modified rendition of a dirty cow exploit, usually written in a C. Find a copy of that original file online and get it on the target box. You can do this with simple file transfer methods, netcat, spinning up a quick Python HTTP server, or you can simply copy and paste into a text editor on the box. Okay, so basically the task here is given that we need to get the original file of that CVE into the telnet to which we are connected, into the target. Okay, so let's go to our exploit DB, and if we come here, what was the CVE? It's 2016 and 5195. So let's copy this, and yes, let's search, and we are seeing multiple of them. So and everything is a dirty cow, and in that coming to race condition, v3. Okay, all are race condition. So let's open one of them and try to see that what is the script of each of them. Okay, so if I scroll down, I can see okay, so maybe it's not needed that I need to understand each and every logic at this point of time. So what I can do is I just need to find out of that which is the correct file. So let me go to this this thing, and let me scroll to top. Yeah, here we go. So this is the cat which we ran, and I can see that it is starting with some f control function, and then we have a user info struct. Okay, so let's see in that file. So this is iostream. That's why I'm simply neglecting it. Okay, maybe you can use some more sensible way of identifying which could be the correct file as compared to what we have on the host machine already, I mean the target machine already. Now let's come to the next, and here I see yes, f control is there, and yeah, struct is there, and like that we can compare all the others as well. But for now I see this could be the correct one. So let me simply copy this. So copy everything, Okay, I simply copying it, and I'm going to create this file on do I need to give some name? Okay, usually written. Find the copy, you can simply copy it. Okay, there's no such name is given, so let me just go to the this and clear everything. Okay, clear. Oh man, yeah. Now let's do ls. Okay, I can write here cat, and then maybe actual code, and then yes, enter, and then control shift v, and then simply control c. So we are out of it, and let's try to read once again cat, and then our actual array r. A tab is not working on there, so cat actual. Okay, I forgot the file. Now ls, it's apt code. Okay, cat apt code. Yeah, there we go. So we have the content now. Now let's see what is the next task. So we simply copy paste it on the server. We are good now. Now you can compile the C source code on the target with GCC. So it's basically a C compiler. You might need to supply specific parameters or arguments including different libraries thankful to the dirty cow source code. So it will explain what syntax to use, what is the verbatim syntax you can use to compile taken from the real C source code command. So it's basically asking how to run it. So I'll go to the CVE code and scroll to the top, and so here the complete comments is given. To use this exploit, modify the user value according to your needs. So currently the user value is given somewhere. Yeah, this is something maybe you are using inside it. So the default username is given as firefart. Now original exploit is there compiled with this. Okay, yeah, this is something we are looking for. So for this we need to have a dirty.c. Okay, we can modify the command, or we can just modify or rename our current thing. So let's do renaming instead of modifying the command itself. Okay, so here we go, and we have ls. So we'll simply say move act code to dirty.c. okay, so we are good here. And now let's execute this command. That is, we are basically creating a compiled form of .c file. So let's go here and control shift v. There we go, and we'll wait for it. Expected declaration, or so this will happen if we have not copied it correctly. So just remove dirty.c and let's copy it again. So what we will do is we'll simply go here. That's why this copy paste is not recommended. Maybe we can simply use any kind of SCP or netcat or something, but let's for now let's try to copy and get this content on the target machine. So there we go. So I'll try to copy till here. Copy, yes. Go to the now cat act code, or else, oh okay, this is not something I want. ls cat dirty.c. oh man, I need to give this cat dirty.c, and then control shift v, press enter, control c. Now simply clear and cat dirty array. This thing is very disturbing. Let me know if you are also facing this kind of troubles, and if you have some solution for this, please mention that as well, like how I can move ahead and like in the next character or the previous character. So okay, I copied it. Now this is how I'm going to execute it. And where is that? Even the up function is not working. Maybe is it something wrong with my virtual machine, or is it like some other solution we have to use when we are connecting using telnet or such protocols? That you can mention in the comment section. Okay, now let me just try to execute this, and now we are good. So let ls, and now we can see a dirty, that is, it seems ls -a oh man, ls-l. okay, so what is this? Some kind of, yeah, this is executable file which is generated. So it is a dirty, in from dirty.c the compiled code is generated. Now this is the command, so let's simply paste it and submit it. Okay, now what new username was created with the default? So let's try to see if we got any instruction. There was nothing. Maybe we have to execute it. Run the command. Okay, let's read the comments. Okay, once this is done, then I have to run it. Yes, of course. Without running, what will happen? Okay, so /dirty. So there I go. Please enter the new password. I don't want to enter anything. So this is something, the default thing which is generated for me. So the password will be empty and username is Firefight. So there will be, okay, etc password successfully backed up to the temp password. So if I am a root user, I can read all those stuff, but as a normal user, you won't. Okay, so let's come here and read. Yes, what new username was created? So it's Firefart and submit it. Now switch your user into new user account and hop on. So before this, let's try this command which was given to us for the enumeration sake, username -all, -a. So let's try that. Maybe uname array uname -a. So basically there is something else going on with respect to /dirty, so that's why we need to wait for some time. So I'll pause here. I'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes so that /dirty command gets completely executed. It was taking too much time, so I simply stopped it. Let's see if it is created or not. So uname -a Linux something. This is maybe the current username. So let's try to switch user to Firefart, and password is nothing, and I see I am inside. So let's clear everything and type who am I can see I am a Firefart. So now what we need to do is Yahoo got here. Yeah, this is done. Firefart is done. Switch user is completed. Now what we have to do is, looks like the perpetrator left a message. Follow his instructions to prove you really did leave coal for the Christmas. After you leave behind the coal, you can run tree. So tree basically lists down the file structure from the relative current directory, and MD5 sum. What is the MD5 hash output of the tree? So here basically the coal is something we are going to create, and because we are creating it, there is a specific MD5 hash output is going to generate, based on which they will verify that whether I literally reached to the directory and created the coal file or not. Okay, so let's see where I need to create it. So I need to create in the directory where there is a message left. So what I can do is, let's the first thing, I don't know what kind of, is it a flag, is it a match, is it a message, or is it MSG, or it is MESSAGE, what kind of thing, what could be the name, because in the LS I don't see any such thing. Okay, so this, let's say this Christmas ones. Okay, MWM tryHackMe advent. Okay, this seems to be used. So as usual, we can use commands like locate, find, where is, all those stuff. So let's do find, and I want to find from the very root directory, and the name of the file is something like message, and it could be ending or starting with anything. So let's wait for the search to complete, and yeah, there we go. We are seeing something message.s message pyc page. So okay, so this is message from Grinch. So this is the I can say creator who left or who ate cookies as per the adventure or the description, and he left something, some message from us. Okay, so let's go into that. It's under the root directory. Okay, so let's move to root, and let's do ls. So clear everything, ls, and let's read the message me. Okay, yeah, now I'm able to use everything. So wow, this house was really dirty. I think that is all coal for Christmas, don't you? So let's leave some coal, let's work together. Leave this text file here, okay, and leave the christmas.sh script here too, but create a file named coal in this directory. Then inside this directory, pipe the output of the tree command into the MD5 sham. Okay, and the output of the command is the flag you can submit. Okay, so basically if I do ls, I don't see a coal file, so I need to just simply create coal. That's it, no extension is mentioned, so let's keep it as it is. Now I have to do tree. So tree will give me this kind of structure, okay, that what kind of files or scripts or binaries are executing here. So I need to pipe it and create md5 sum. Okay, so this is something generated. I don't know what this slash is. Is this part or not? Okay, let's check that out. So let's copy this first and copy selection. Let's try to give this, paste and submit. Okay, so I think that was easy. Now let's try to understand the hint. If, oh okay, be sure you make a call file, not a div. Oh okay, so I think we did not made that mistake, but yeah. So here's the point is how we can use the, I can say, CVEs, right? So this is the second tool, again I can say, not a tool, basically some interesting stuff that could help us in the process of the exploitation. So first one was metasploit. Second, even I can say both are interlinked, but the segregation wise is the way we use it. So the metasploit is the first thing which requires nearly zero efforts when using it, and similarly the CVS, the scripts are already executing. So here the only effort that is required is somehow have that script on the target machine. That's it. Okay, so that's all for today, and this was day 13 and it was all about call for Christmas. So if you find the explanation interesting, and if you have the solutions or answers to the queries that I asked in between, mention those in the comment section, share with other people. And overall, if you like the explanation, please do subscribe, click on notification bell and practice as much as possible. Thank you.